It's Friday. That means Fanatics Friday Coffee Date. We do it live on YouTube and on Facebook. John and I were chit-chatting about various ways of cycling aquariums because we've just recently done a test on that. We'll have the results in a blog post in the next few days. During the Fanatics Friday Coffee Date, I had something arrive at my door. Dr. Basslier's bio fish food box. So I thought, hey, let's give it a go. The potential new supplier sent this to me as a freebie, so I did a review video of it. Well, actually more of a unboxing video, but you know what I'm getting at. So it came with 4 different products. Pretty cool. Here's just a wee clip from that. It should be released. Well, it is being released already. 1 gourami left. That's all we've got of the nuclear fish. I think we've got nearly 19 to start with, and we have 1 left, unfortunately. However, we do have nearly 300 of these little pearl gourami still sitting in stock. So obviously I can't put 300 of them in the shop. So I decided to take a few of them out and we were going to put them in with the clown loaches. So we'll see how they go a little bit later on. The Bolivian rams are looking far better than what they did. I'm going to give them another week, just make sure they're all cleared up. But at this stage, I think we're probably good to go. They're looking, didn't notice that spot on that one there when I was recording this video, but all the mucky stuff off the tail of one of them is gone. They have plumped up, so everything's looking good, but I didn't notice that spot, so I'll double check that again in the morning. It might just be marking. Watch this space, we'll see how we go. To my surprise, when we look to the next clip, in here are the keyholes. I didn't think there was any fry, and then I panned and looked down there. There are some wiggling tails, so I'm excited about that. The keyholes are viable. Might only be like the 15th time they've spawned, so it's okay. And it was time to cut out the silicon from the Diamond Tetra Tank project. So it's got to cut this piece out here, nice and easy. Slice it off. Actually, it wasn't that easy, clearly, because my fingers aren't doing their fingering job. Pull, man, pull. Pulled it off, gave it a wee clean up. Nice and simple. Got my rag out, cleaned up through there, got the silicon out, and just stuck some more silicon there. This is more peace of mind over actually thinking it needed it, but just makes me feel a little bit better that there's a bit of extra silicon there, and it's not going to lift up anytime soon. Put the silicon on, and gave it a wee wipe down with my finger. Cleaned it off, just like so, nice and smooth. Happy days. Can't see anything anyway from the front panel because the front panel has the little strip along the front of it, which we'll see in a second. Man, I've really poorly edited this video. What was I thinking? Here we go, there's a little strip there. So we're not going to be able to see the silicone on the front of it anyway, which is alright. But again, just makes you feel a little bit better. Here we go with 1 tank's worth of the pearl gouramis. I thought I'd do 1 first in case it went wrong. You never know. I don't think the clown loach is going to eat them, but you never know. So we just poured them straight in. They all looked a bit frantic, a little worried about where they were going to be. Wasn't too much action. Didn't realise how big some of the T-bars and stuff were until they compared to that gouramis, or maybe how small the gouramis were. Didn't notice anything getting eaten or chased after this moment, basically, so I'm happy with that. So I'll put the other ones back in there, or in there tomorrow as well. The T-bars are doing a very, very good job with their fry. They are looking incredibly good, and they're doing a great job. Look at how alert they are, making sure no predators come anywhere near their babies. Such great appearance. Cichlids in general are really good appearance. And here's just another wee clip of the gouramis being in the tank. They look like they've settled in this only maybe 20 minutes, half an hour after being in there. But they look pretty comfortable with that. And I'm wondering if these T-bars have paired up down there as well. Time will tell. You might have a couple of breeding pairs of T-bars coming through. Watered the plants. Didn't quite realise I overwatered it. Oopsie doodle. And oopsie doodle some more. And oopsie doodle some more. But in that process, I did work out that I managed to move some more things around and got a completely empty shelf. That's why, oh, there's that sunstrike coming in. That's why we get algae all over the tanks. So I've got 1 totally empty shelf, doing pretty well there. Got to compact some more later on. And it was frog feeding time. Frog feeding time. This guy loved it. Gave him some cockroaches and put a little bit of calcium powder on them as well. And the other guy was just a little more gentle on his feed. Not quite as aggressive, but was still clearly hungry. Oh, hello, come on, come on. There we go, just like that. So they both got themselves a yummy, yummy cockroach. Frozen Food Friday. Chucked in some veggie favourites today. We've fed this food out plenty of times before. We've done a video for it on YouTube. Oh, got to remember to tip the camera, not to tip the container because I spilled water everywhere. The little gelatin type base cubes of veggie stuff. Similar to Rapashi, if that makes sense. It's kind of a little gel there. It's quite hard to actually feed the entire shop with them. 1 or 2 tanks worth absolutely fine, but one going through the whole shop with them is quite hard to kind of portion out. There we go, having a wee chomp. Took a wee few seconds to work out what it was. It's actually quite a good mix of ingredients in there, which I quite like. The T-bars, on the other hand, they knew exactly what to go about it. They were having a quick chew, breaking it up, swallowing it, spitting it out. Standard fishy behaviour. And the Nanocaras were doing the same thing. They were just a little bit slower on it, watching it on the way down. Guppies, happy with it. Like I said, it looks very similar to Rapashi, but it's pre-made, pre-frozen. Guppies enjoyed it. Got to give them their greens, got to keep them healthy and happy as well. Plump them up, ready for sale, coming up soon. And the rainbow fish loved as well. By now, I just had a whole bunch of mucky stuff on my fingers, so I was just rubbing it through the water, but it was doing its job.